Good morning. Good morning. How are you? It's Brenda, Esh, and Shoshana back with another little talk on simple solutions in a complex world. Good morning. Actually, there's nothing complex about the morning, just good morning. Here it is, a brand new day waiting for us, available to us, exciting, maybe, maybe not, but here it is. And it's no matter how it turns out, it's a brand new day. We don't see it that way. We wake up and bring our old worries, concerns, our old images of ourselves to the front. We have to push on. That's the feeling. Oh, I have to keep pushing on. I have to be different. I have to be better. And this constant sense of not being good enough, not being enough prevails, sadly. Or, oh, I've got so much to do. I have a list, or how will the day go? All of those kinds of concerns flood us automatically, very, very often. So maybe we'll rush and do things to get the day going, to get the moment woken up, whatever. Many of us have many routines, schedules, demands, commands, on and on, that we have to fulfill in this day. Therefore, oftentimes the day is just not the day. It's filled up before we even begin. Because deep down inside, there's this hope. Today, I want to be different. I want to be the person that I always wanted to be. I want things to go well. I want. It's always me, me, me. I want. And somehow, the one who is wanting, struggling, trudging through the day, is not here, is not able to really see the beautiful new day that's right here in front of us, the person who's right in front of us, because we're so consumed with what we have to do, how we have to be better or different or fulfill all these demands upon us. But if you just take the day as the day, what demand is the day making on you? Let's find out. What is really being asked of you today? Good question. Let's find out. Who is it who appears in front of you? What do they need from you? Are you available to hear what they really are saying to you, what they need, who they are? See, each day will speak to you in its own way, with its own words, its own tongue, its own song. You'll see something, you'll hear something, a bird may fly by and stop and look at you. Many, many, many wonderful, interesting, unusual, unexpected events happen every single day, inevitably. But we're not really available to them because we're so consumed with who I have to be, what I have to be. In this talk, I want to focus upon the fact that you do not have to be different from who you are, but just discover the gift that only you have to give. That's a very startling thought, perhaps. What do you mean? I don't have to be different. I'm not saying you're not going to grow and evolve and change. Of course you will, naturally, inevitably. Maybe not according to some image that you're holding, an ideal that you're holding, but life itself will grow you, evolve you, teach you if you allow it to. And you will discover, this is the most beautiful part, that each one of us has a gift to give the world, to give ourselves, to give each other, to give the day. It's a different gift than everybody else. We each have our own unique, particular gift, and we don't even know it. We don't connect with it. We don't honor it. We want to be like somebody else. We want to be as good as them or better than them or imitate them or compete with them, all of that. No, 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 no. That takes you away from your own precious gift. That's a very important job we do have to discover what is my gift that I have to give. Not is the day going to go well as how I expected, how I demand of it. No. What can I really give today? What is my gift? When you discover who you are and truly are and your particular gift and you respect it and honor it and live with it, every day is a beautiful day. Can't not be. Because that gift when it's recognized, when it's seen, when it's known, it begins to get stronger and especially when you respect and honor it, you just naturally begin giving it because each one of us gives. Like an apple tree will just inevitably give apples. An orange tree will give you oranges. That's what it's here to do. There are people who need to eat an apple today very badly. They need whatever's in the apple. Wonderful. Now, what is it that when you bloom, when the tree of who you are blooms, what is your offering to the world? Very often we're so consumed with wanting to be like someone else and, oh, I'm not as good as them and judging ourselves and all of that. That, well, I can't do that the way they can. Of course not. So what? Who cares? What can you do? What can you give? That's what matters. What a waste of time to compare ourselves to others. More than a waste of time. Takes us off our own path, our own track, takes us away from growing the gift we have to give. I think I read this story many years ago. There was someone who was desperate in a relationship. She was in a relationship with someone and she just wanted that person to be different. We know that story well enough. Oh my goodness, he doesn't give me this, he gives me that, but I want this. I would hear that often when I worked as a therapist, very often. He doesn't give me what I want. I want something else, or she doesn't, whatever. And it came to me at that time, even that time, I thought, well, look, if you're dying for an apple and you're with an orange tree, if you're with that, there's an apple tree down the corner. Go get an apple. Don't demand that the orange tree turn into an apple and make it feel terrible. Because it's giving you beautiful oranges. You may not want or need an orange, okay. But don't sit there waiting for it to give you an apple. It's the same thing with oneself. Honor whatever you are giving and give it freely, fully, no constraints, no holdbacks, no wishing you were giving something else or you were different. And then we look and see, where do these gifts we have come from anyway? Where do they come from? That's a very important question. And then we honor them and we learn what we're here for and why we're here and how to make every day a good day. There's a saying in Zen where we say, when there are no unnecessary thoughts in your mind, every day is a good day. No matter what's going on, when we're not dwelling on this and that and what's wrong, what's bad, what's awful, when there are no unnecessary thoughts in your mind, every day is a good day. When we let the day be the day, when we let ourselves be ourselves, when we honor the gifts we've been given, can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. Well, thank you very, very much for listening. I very much appreciate you. And I enjoy this and I enjoy sharing with you, even though I don't see most of you, but I know you. Deep in my heart, I feel the connectedness and the connection, which brings us to another big question for another time. How is it we know one another? That's an amazing question, basically. But I feel like I know you, and you certainly know me. And that's really very, very interesting, isn't it? Because when we're connected to something deep in ourselves and we're sharing it, then we know those around us. Nobody's a stranger anymore. Thank you again for listening, and I will be back soon. Actually, yes, I'll be back next Sunday morning. That's the date I'm moving, my moving date. I'm excited. I'll just keep going because this is a great joy, and thank you very much. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Mm.